Thank you, whatever your name is. Thank you for your input, dude. We are back with our intrepid adventurers in Grim Fandango. We are stuck in the forest, and we need to find a way out. And we have only 1 hour to get out of this forest. 1 hour Fandango, dude. Fandango sounds like a great guy with a lot of endurance, eh? So, this is the very end of chapter 1. We almost made it to chapter 2, I believe. So let's see if we can make it in this last hour. I'm just gonna change the category here. Grim Fandango. No, Grim Fandango. Done. There we go. Excellent. Welcome. Welcome to Grim Fandango. So we gotta find a way to solve this puzzle here. We did kind of get the pieces last time by putting the sign in here, which is doing something?
Well, it's pointing somewhere.
It's pointing somewhere. Now we just need to figure out where it's pointing. And if we do, maybe we'll exit these woods and head on our way to chapter 2. So I was fiddling around with this. I thought for sure I had solved this puzzle last time. I put in a sign here, now we just need to follow the sign. But now I'm like, maybe not as much. But the... Okay, so you can put down the sign here. Does it actually matter where I put it down? Actually, wait a second. What if... Hang on. What if it's not pointing to where you drive the car, but it's pointing to where you put down the sign?
Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon. Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon.
I might have to move the bone wagon around a bit. You're gonna point left now? It is. Okay.
I left my tow truck back in my other suit.
Maybe I'm a little bit closer to solving this puzzle after all than I thought I was. Right, get it over here. That's it. Wipe out. Alright, now we pick up this bastard. And we put it like right here instead. Okay. Let's put it like right there instead, don't we? This game definitely went to the Psychonauts cycle, never give your ears a break from constant fucking music lol. Oh, interesting. That's just old games, man. They love this stuff. Oh my god.
Loteria.
The solution is none of the paths. Yeah, old games just love noise. Just repeating noise, man.
I left my tow truck back in my other suit.
They didn't think that sometimes you just don't want to like listen to any noise. The only winning move was not to play, yeah. Bastards. Very sneaky. Alright, what is this pathing here? Ooh, key.
I'm scared of that sign.
Okay. What's going with the sign, dude? Where's your word?
It looks like some sort of warning sign. They'll tear you apart bone by bone and build with you a human throne. Their buck-toothed key
Oh, it's this.
will
It's a
say
Beavis again.
what once was you, but now is gone. This key unlocks the gates of hell. Steady traveler, use it well.
Can I even reach it? Oh, you just rattle it until we get it. Thank you.
Can't pass up an old creepy key.
And this is apparently gonna help me get past the Beavis.
Doesn't do much by itself.
Beaver Dam. I don't know how, but oh, the door. Wasn't there a door? No, I went through the door to get to the beavers, right? What's happening right now? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we unlocked this, didn't we? From doing the absolutely abyssal puzzle. Like, what the hell was going on with the Brink Bronk tree puzzle? You know the one? With the sounds and the wires and the wheelbarrow? Oh my god. That was something. Brink Bronk. Sometimes switch brink bronk, brink brink. Sometimes.
It doesn't look like the gates of hell to me. With those monsters on the other side, I'm happier with this thing locked.
Look out!
That doesn't look like the gates of hell to me. Doesn't do much by itself.
Oh, there's a path here. I didn't see that first time I went through. What was this? Why can I interact with something here? Is it do I need the key? What is this? It's like changing my cursor for some reason.
It doesn't look like the gate doesn't do much by itself. I forgot my tar ladle. No, I don't think I could swim a single stroke in that tar.
Oh my god, it's not a fire extinguisher or anything, is it? I mean, it is a fire extinguisher. I guess these things are on fire. Didn't I try this before, but this didn't do anything?
Run for your lives, you buck-toothed glowballs!
Oh shit, they're coming back. I guess I'm not like getting rid of them, I'm just getting across.
I want to put out your lights, my friends.
Wait, where do I go once I've done this?
That's not on fire.
It's not on fire. What's the point? Scorch. Can I even get the car in here? I feel like the big old fence is stopping me from getting car in here. So... Oh, I'm back here. Wait. What was the... Oh, I got the key, okay. I guess the point of going to that other sun early is that, like, going down that path is I got a key. And I didn't have that when I went to here before, right? Hang on, what? What's the point of the key?
With those monsters on the other side, I'm happier with this thing locked.
What is locked?
With those monsters on the other side, I couldn't take that off with my bare hand. There's a big old padlock on this outer gate.
Why can't I interact with that? What? Excuse? The hell is that?
Ooh, something has...
Oh, it's a bone.
Marrow out.
What's the bone for?
No place for a bone
No,
there.
go through the door. Don't use the bone. This place here is puzzling me. Like, it's implying that something's interactable here, but there's not, right? I need my bone back now, don't I? Where did I even find a bone? Oh, it was in the fucking cobwebs, wasn't it? Oh god, this is definitely an area for our save state. No, not here. That's Brink Bronk tree. No, don't get off the car. This is Brink Bronk area. You need to get the fuck out. It's still brinking and bronking, dude. Well, it's not brinking and bronking. It's just worrying. It wants to do a Brink Bronk right now, though. It's in the Brink Bronk state. It just can't.
We can't get down there.
Be prepared for those the Bronx.
You can go without me.
Oh, I can go here by foot, can't I? So far, the car is kind of a pain in the ass, cause...
Okay, I don't know what those weird noises are, but I think I'd rather go find out in the safety of the bone wagon. Okay.
Didn't you just say you didn't want to go there in the car? I did the bone.
Find out in the safety of the bone wagon.
I hate how slow it is to get in the bone wagon. Oh, fuck! That was a Brink Bronk area. I'm so lost, dude. Hey T, hello. Hello, buddy. I hope you're well. How you doing? What do you think about the new WoW expansion that's just been announced?
Driving back to town, man.
Dragonflight. Have you got any opinions or hot takes? Any hot takes much like the Breath of the Dragons? At least of the fire variety? Can I go here by foot? Sure can.
Not going back there for a while. Ah, El Marrow. My home, not picking that up.
Takes are very mild. I have some pretty mild takes as well. Overall, I think what they showed looks pretty good. I think the most concerning thing they said isn't even about the game. It's about the release window. Because they said there's gonna be an alpha in the future. And I was immediately like, uh-oh. Uh-oh, what does that mean? Can I get a bone? That's the bones, okay, that makes sense. Alright, save it. Because I think that means is that the reason why they're doing a new season is making a ton more sense now, right? They make a ton more sense why there's a new season of Shadowlands coming out. Because there's not going to be an expansion this year. There's no way, right? It's got to be next year. I just also noticed something quite cool. Check this out. It's like a jigsaw piece for how much progress you're doing. And oh look, it's like a big landscape of like the different areas you'll go to, right? This is El Marrow, and this looks like the train station in the end. So I guess we're going now. Very cool. Why did I do that? What the fuck? It just did like a boo-boo at me as well. Boo-boo. Why'd you do that, you fool?
No, I don't think I forgot my tar ladle.
What the fuck? Oh, that guy's gone now. No, I didn't want to do that. Can I get my bone now? Let's go back though. I might have fucked up my progress by leaving the area though. If I'm getting into progress, I don't know what's happening right now. It's bizarre. Got him. Can't click on anything right now. Yeah, I can't click on anything right now. Game just goes. Okay, and now I pick up another bone. And I go back down here. And I do it again? Question mark? Whee! Yep. And fire extinguisher. Why the key? I was expecting it to be early 2023, but it's later than that, and that's concerning. I don't think it's gonna be later than early 2023. I think that's what it's gonna be, right? It's gotta be early 2023. But I think the hope was that you'd get an expansion in like December or November of this year, right? But right now, those hopes I think are shot in wherever. The foot.
That plus how could I leave without Glottis? That road leads out. Plus how could I leave without Glottis?
But the car isn't here. Well, can I open this door now? Now that I've dealt with the beavers? Okay, so that was the solution.
It's huge. I'll need Glottis to open it.
But I just had to do some other stuff
I
first.
don't know
Makes
if
sense.
I like driving over people.
They can't feel it, they're dead.
You're dead. I wouldn't want to drive over you.
That's because you and I, Glottis, are friends.
Aw, Manny.
That road leads out of the forest, I'm sure. But I don't think I'd get very far on foot.
He wasn't meant to say that there, was he?
Hello? Miss Colomar! We're here to save you!
Hey, lay off the racket, the whole town's asleep.
But I want a drag race! When they get a load of my car, we're gonna be the talk of the town!
You're right. We're gonna have to find a good place to hide that road show. Speaking of hiding, I wonder if Mitch is here already. I'm gonna go see what I can stir up. Not a bad piece of real estate, actually. It's got potential.
I don't remember Metro. What are you doing back there, Glottis? Everyone's seeing you, noticing you. I guess it's like a little road stop here then. Train station? I don't know. Like a weird... Looks like a weird tavern. Yeah, like a weird diner. Hello.
Mr. Flores, I'm ready to take you now.
Manny Calavera. Is that
Oh!
you? Didn't you used to be taller?
This is the guy we sent out to the result of the game on the Excelsior line, right? With the little walking stick?
I'm here to reclaim that walking stick.
I broke it over the head of some hideous monsters in the forest.
I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
Well, no one's come through town by that name, and you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone, so I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully.
Very suspicious, sir.
Who are you looking for?
Well, if you must know, it's about my wife.
Extremely
I got
suspicious.
word that she passed away not long after I, and that she too was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubacava, so I came here to wait for her.
It's like the Rubicon. You gotta cross it.
You must love her very much.
No, here
Yes, this is
No, never
true.
mind.
Of course, she also has all of my money.
Do you inherit your money in the afterlife that you had when you were alive? Is that how it works?
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here. I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
So, no
I think I
good
might look
place to
better
stay in
without my
town?
skin personally.
What's your price range?
Somewhere around the high end of nothing.
Then maybe, young man, it's time you started thinking about a job.
Can you get me a job here?
Have any skills?
Sales?
Well, that does qualify you for a certain position, but we only have one mop. I'm sorry, Manuel. I've got to get this place ready to open.
Right. I'll let you know if I see your wife.
She'll be the one asking for her beloved Celso.
It's Celso's wife. Actually, I don't think skin would help.
Rude. I'm just gonna run around now and ask if anyone's killed, seen Rita then, right? Excuse me, do you know who killed Rita?
I don't really want to do that.
God, should we play Darkseid at some point? Fuck. I feel like we should play a bunch more point and clicks. And you know, that might involve playing Darkseid. How could you play any point and click adventure games without playing the best one? I like the shaking of talents and professions and stuff. Also read on the dragon. Yes! Me too. I hope they shake up classes as well. I really hope they shake up classes. Because they keep being like, oh, we can't add more buttons, because it'll be too complicated, blah, blah, blah. But like, you could though. You are making the game. You could just make more buttons. Or like, make different buttons, right? Like, people aren't gonna like that we make the classes different. You know, fuck that. you could just make the game more fun. I'm really hoping that they change the classes a bit. You know, the classes have been the same for so long now. Specs have been entirely the same for so long. And I feel like the talent trees can only go so far into changing that. Like, fundamentally, I just want them to, like, dumpster half my specs and just, like, do something different with them. Like, please make me feel something, you know? Just make me feel anything about my classes and specs. I am so void of any feelings or like, any sort of thoughts about my class. Like, it's been the same. I know exactly the timings and everything. I need something different. I need them to put me outside of my comfort zone just a little bit, you know? Like, please.
I don't really want to do
But
that.
I quite like the town trees. They look super cool, and I think that's a good start. I think that's a super cool, good start. Because I like that you can change what could be like baseline for your spec, right? Because people always say that like, oh, I wish this and this and this were baseline for the entire class. And now you kind of can, right? Because I saw in the druid trees that showed up, they had like some quite core abilities that were quite important as talents. So, like Typhoon, Cyclone, Skull Bash, bunch of different things. And making them universal to the whole class is pretty sick. I like that.
I don't really want to do that. I can't throw it away. I said I'd help. Gladys, you gotta hide that car.
No, all right. Just give me a few.
Because I'm just going to hear you. Pretty sure I saw a convoke in a talent trees. Buddy, that's what I'm talking about. I do like them having the most interesting things as talents and stuff in the like later expansions. I think that's a great idea. Like some of
I
the,
just got this thing.
I like that they got us a little bit Covenant artifact abilities, you know? No, not Covenant, the artifact abilities from like the weapons in Legion. I like that they got us those things as talents later. Not all of them were great, especially not for Rogue, unfortunately. But some specs got some good ones. I think Fire gets to use the Fire Spirits, right? From Fandango.
I can't throw it away. I said I'd help.
I'm very happy to see some good Covenant abilities return as talents. Because there are actually some Covenant abilities that are actually fun to use. Phoenix Flame, yeah. The one that's kind of like Flame Blast, but with birds and like charges. What the fuck's going on? There's like no NPCs or anything.
Are you sure I can't sleep in the back?
There's only room for one.
How about in...
That's the boss's office. You can sleep there when you're the boss.
I could sleep out here on the counter.
Our customers may all be dead, Manny, but we still care about hygiene.
I could sleep under the sink in the kitchen.
The rats would steal your toes in your sleep.
Look, I need a job and I need a place to stay.
I told you, you can have mine when I'm done waiting for my wife.
Look,
I went...
The fuck did I do? Oh, here we go. Very hidden. Impossibly fucking hard to see that.
Yeah, tourists.
That's silly.
You gotta watch your step around here, stranger.
Off screen, you gotta go off
Quaint
screen.
little port town she used to be. Well, hell, looks like there's a new vessel in town. Pardon me whilst I go check her out.
I love that he's got a beard on his skull. Oh, crazy. Colt Calavera.
Well, actually, it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there.
So, would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos?
Oh, he loves the cars. He loves the vessels.
ever seen this woman?
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed out of here weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two, and she wasn't alone.
Oh, was it with that guy as the salesman rival?
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Ticket for two, paid in full. I cracked the champagne on the bow myself.
Did you go with Mercedes Colomar?
We're here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo?
Not that she showed me.
Well,
She had some
like I
weird
said,
things in her
I'm
hand.
as good with names as you are with the fog.
Oh, I do hope though, with like in terms of Convoke and stuff, that they make it more class themed. In like the cast animations, and make it look more like a druid sort of ability than like a Night Fae ability. I think that'd be quite nice. Because I think it'll be a bit weird if you go away from Shadowlands and we get like the Shadowlands abilities back as like returns, but they still look like Covenant abilities. I think that look kind of scuffed, you know, because they don't look like a class abilities. When I'm doing like Venfae abilities, Night Fae abilities and stuff like that, it doesn't look like rogue abilities. It looks like I'm doing Covenant abilities, and I don't like that as much. So I hope they stick to like an aesthetic theme if they do bring stuff like Convert back.
I might be here a while. Is there any work in this town?
Well, there's lots of work down at the docks, but it's all union work.
Perfect.
And I just don't see you in that union.
Are you kidding me? Are you seeing what I'm wearing right now, dude? I'm a comrade.
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely...
I mean, I was
falls,
coerced to
by
be
the
a comrade, but a
icy touch
comrade
of cold,
nonetheless.
salty air.
Wow. Manny, could I have an eye patch?
Can I just ask, What is under the eye patch? Because I know it's not an eye.
Oh, well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this. This one's just for the phantom pain. And that one eye socket used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Woohoo!
I know how you feel, son. Once I lost a very special lady myself. I waved to her from the docks as she sailed out of port, and I never saw her again.
Aw.
What was her name?
The SS La Mancha
Oh.
was her name, but don't make me talk about her, because I just can't do it.
Gladys, you gotta hide that car.
In a minute, Manny. I'm talking to Mr. Dockmaster here.
You sure a woman named Mercedes Colomar never came through this town?
She might have. I don't know. I told you the first time, I'm no good with names.
Might be in this register, though.
Velasco's logbook says Celso's wife took a bunk with a hunk. I can't throw away Velasco's logbook.
Well, look at it then. I guess we're just showing the guy the logbook to show him that her name is in there, and then I get his job.
Celso, your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man.
Can I get the name of the man or anything?
It's all in there.
Oh, Manny, is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her,
misogyny.
Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after
Misogyny
her.
will be the
You
greater
take over my
force.
job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
There's a greater force that also makes you lesser. How paradoxical. Hot dishes. Looking good one of those. What is the shape of the building, dude? It's very phallic. We've done it. We own the place. Or at least we have a suit in the place. Good enough, I say.
Hey, boss. You gonna come
We are-
downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
Mercedes Colomar?
Well, looks like a quiet night in old Rubacava.
Oh. Dude, stop honking the fucking horn, man. Car suck, dude. I also can't believe that we had like over a century of cars. And the only communication they figured out the cars is a big button that does a noise, you know? Bastards. It's too loud as all. I'm telling you, the horns on the cars are way too loud. I think they should actually just sound like rubber ducks, you know? Like, that's what the horns actually sound like. You know, people just like cargo room. So everything about them has to be too fucking loud and horrible. Glorious! Do we have an eye patch? You could? No, he doesn't have an eye patch.
Hello,
Oh,
Manny.
really transformed this place, didn't we? Tiny piano! Good time for a save, I think.
Quiet night, huh, Carnal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief.
That's the one, yeah,
But
after.
last
Cool.
night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait.
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, you know, love song for a special lady.
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part. Bone wagon.
Oh my
I
god!
like it. You think she'll come in tonight?
Who, my special lady?
No, Meche.
You know what, Manny? I think she will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Aw, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club, we got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've gotta find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
No,
Well, I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man.
That's nice of
I'm
us.
good.
even if he definitely have ulterior motives of helping him. Hello, I see you. Little bottle of gold, something. Oro,
Very
not
fine
gold.
liqueur filled with solid gold flakes.
Ugh.
Yes, I better take this
Why?
with me for safekeeping.
Absolutely. There's nothing more gauche than like gold flakes or whatever in food. Remember seeing that like trending restaurant at some point that are like gratuitously expensive meals just because they had like that like flaky gold foil shit on top of it that like is tasteless and just like is gauche as all hell. Very, very, very tacky. Extremely nouveau riche.
Le Neuf, Rouge, Imperimanque, 9.
Hit me with $100 Big Mac with gold sauce. Hit me with that so I can know who to hit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Send a hit on.
please place your bets.
Know who to send my favorite DNF character after. Hitman.
Mesdames et messieurs, rien
Not
à
while
voir
they're
plus.
losing.
Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed.
Mind if I sit down, Charlie?
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
Right. So what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love,
Sounds like a real object, yeah.
How did you print fake betting stubs?
This sounds
With
important.
this. Isn't she beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Thank you.
Hey,
Yoink.
give that back to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, eh, Charlie?
Oh, Manny.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing.
Did he do a little flip with his hand this year?
So can you make passports?
Manny, you still think like a living man in so many ways. No soul needs a passport. We are all citizens of the same nation, and our king rides a pale horse.
So no passports.
No, that little hologram is so tricky, you know?
How about driver's licenses?
Sure. Just, give me a recent picture, $50 in, about 2 weeks, okay?
When I think of something I need, I'll come back.
I'm not a wishing well, Manny.
Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
The roulette is for lonely widows and Frenchmen. Why don't you get some slot
Kinda like
machines,
both.
Manny? Everybody, old women, little children, they all love slot machines. And I have a system, an infallible system for beating.
Charlie yoinked that as well.
I'll think about it.
I can tell when you're just humoring me, you know?
I think slot machines attract an undesirable element.
Oh, well, we're all undesirable, Manny.
Yeah, but your credit's no good to boot. All my friends are lonely widows and Frenchmen.
Except me, Manny. I'm here to keep you sane.
Tell me your system, Charlie.
I can't tell you my secrets, just this. You have to become one with the bandit, Manny.
I
You
can do
have to get inside the machine and make it want to pay.
On second
Okay.
thought, stay away from my roulette tables.
Yeah. Sounds very erotic there, Charlie. Care to give us a demonstration?
That's a nice suit. Where'd you steal it?
Manny, if you learn to play the odds like Chowchilla Charlie, then maybe you too can have a suit this fine someday.
Well, I've got a club to run, so...
Oh yes, please, Manny. Get on with your glamorous life.
That guy's not sketchy at all. Nothing sketchy in the least.
Police Chief Bogan, Rubacava's finest.
Oh, very corrupt.
You know, some people say you should...
Oh, yes,
Oh,
but I'm
never mind.
feeling extra lucky tonight.
Oh, I thought I was talking to him.
You know,
There we go.
some people say you should always walk away from the table when you're on a winning streak.
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
I feel like he's cheating. But am I stuck in here? I guess this is just a back room. Or is it? Hello?
Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny.
Oh.
I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool. Want to hear about it?
Yes. Tell me about it.
Okay, tell me all the details about your new coat check system.
Yay! Okay, I found all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in and... Manny, you're not even listening to me.
I'm listening.
I go to all this work
Tiles with numbers and giving it to people
organizing
to
your
get codes?
And you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Hup, no, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
Oh, damn it.
Please, tell me all about your new coat check system, really.
Don't patronize me, Cal.
God, I was listening. Tiles. I was curious. I think organizing is very important. It's very helpful. And I'd like some new tricks.
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
Absolutely.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
Nothing. You're supposed to tell me to get over it.
Hey, I don't want you to give up on Mercedes. Just have more realistic expectations, that's all.
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Nothing. Get over it, knucklehead.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
I like her. She's fun. Oh,
Looks like Lupe's been in the sugar again.
what does that mean? Are you saying that she's on drugs? This place is really buzzing after we got it.
Manny, help me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
She's sassy.
I did. You ran off.
I think she's
Why?
sassy backer.
Because you said I was no good. I've been all alone in the world for a whole year. And it's all because of you!
But oh, I guess we just imagined it, didn't we? Monkey. That's what a little monkey, though. Or big monkey. It's a big old statue. Oh, who that? Ooh, it's Mercedes and David? What the fuck was his name? David. Well, whatever his name is, it's no longer his name. It's now David. It happened that way. It's so easy. You just sort of become a David just like that. Snap. Snap with your finger and you become a David. I don't make the rules. Bonk. Deja vu.
this going to be an annual thing with you, Manny? Every
So
day of
it
the
is.
dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish 'em out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ho ho! That ship's going to Puerto Zapato. That's the other side of the world.
Paul
No
choose.
ship's going out that way
Okay.
with the old limbo here,
But nothing. If the limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
That dockmaster Velasco is one salty old bag of rope.
You should see his wife.
Charming guy. Oh, for a second I thought that's what it said. There's a big old bag of nope. God, this is a bright screen now, isn't it? Oh my god. Oh, your suit, Manny. It's fluorescent. You got a fluorescent suit or what, Manny? $32? Wait, am I high? You never get 32, right? 15? Okay, now I'm definitely not high. What's happening here? Time for the most illegal stab ever made.
I don't really want to do that. It's a betting stub for, let's see, Sunday, week 32. Race
Oh, week 32.
15.
Okay, race 15. Okay. Okay, it's fine.
It's a betting week 15.
15.
It's locked.
I know, I locked it.
Not picking that up. It's locked.
I know, I locked it.
This song is like so close to being a song from Fellowship of the Ring.
Here, let me help you with that.
There's some things a man's got to do for himself.
That dogma.
You should see his wife.
What's going on in that bottle? A tugboat?
This happens to be a perfect scale replica of the SS Lumbago. I'm just having a little trouble getting the walking beam to fit in the neck here.
That's funny. Because a lumbago is usually more of a problem in the lower back than the neck.
Lumbar.
Yeah,
Nothing. All right, so I'm ready to sail.
On what?
On the limbo, man. Let's go.
Manny, the Limbo's not a passenger ship. She's small cargo, son. And every hand on board works.
I'll work.
What are your skills?
Sales and restaurant management.
Oh, hey, there is one opening on the Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it. But he'd have to get his own tools.
Okay, if I get Glottis some tools, can we board?
He can, yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
It's a big boat though, it can just be somewhere, right?
Who's the one guy who hasn't boarded yet?
Yeah, well, Seaman Naranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
What job did Naranja have?
He ran the galley.
Aha! Restaurant management.
Yeah, it's similar to what you're doing now. Except the fish is fresher on the Limbo.
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I
Sign
know
me up.
that, and you know that, but we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one, they'll serve you to the sharks like chum. And what's worse, I'll get fined. It's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
What kind of tools does Glottis need?
Authentic CB equipment only.
Where do I get authentic CB equipment?
Why don't you ask a CB? Afraid of getting stung?
Funny guy. Nice one.
Where do you think Naranja is?
Probably home selecting recipes for the trip.
So let me get this straight. If I get Gladys some tools,
Then I can get him a job on the limbo.
and if Seaman Naranja doesn't show up for work,
But he will,
and I get a Maritime Union card,
which you'll never get.
then I can sail on the limbo in the morning.
Jeez. I guess so.
I better go finish packing.
You do that.
Let's make that a reality then. How about it? Ooh. This is the sort of feeling I got in Final Fantasy IX when you got the trainer. That was so cool. Spending so much time in like the boondocks and petrified forest and everything, and then you get to a new place and like the sleazy, seedy casino town. It's very cool. But it like
There it
auctioning
is.
of dragons and stuff. It's a cool place. I should play Final Fantasy IX at some point. And to keep you with a tradition, at some point I need to stream Final Fantasy X.
Not picking that
I was actually thinking I might do the Final Fantasy X now, but then I realized there's no way I'm gonna finish Final Fantasy X before May, right? There's no way. So we'll just have to do that in August. Sea beans. Hello. I'm not afraid of getting stung. Hey, I like your sea sweater and sea beanie.
cold one, huh, Terry?
It's a good look.
Yeah, it's always cold when you're unemployed, Manny.
Oh, yeah, I know them.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you guys in the union?
The union?
Oh, these are unemployed.
They don't look after us little guys. They're run by the coppers. And you of all people should know, Manny, that the cops are in bed with the gambling joints.
Yes, I have someone like that in my gambling joint.
Hey, I run an honest joint. We ain't in bed with nobody.
What about the protection money?
We pay every week. On the nose, through the nose, like an honest place should.
See what I mean? This town is just a big conga line of hustlers, all laughing and dancing and scratching each other's backs.
Why aren't you guys up there working?
You don't know the deal down here on the docks, do you, Manny? If you want to get the jobs, you have to pay the unions extra dues. And that ain't cheap. We don't pay, and so they put us on barrel duty.
Why don't you just pay the union off then?
We got our pride, Manny. We're straight stingers, you know? Not to mention we just don't have any cash to spare now that we're not working. I mean, it's like a problem where, the solution... It makes the problem, worse.
Like a catch-22?
Yeah, wow. I wish I knew words like that.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty shitty place we wound up in.
If the union is crooked, why don't you register a complaint?
Yeah, to the union, that's crooked.
That's a good one, Manny. You hear that, guys? He thinks we should register a complaint.
What a liberal.
You bees are being exploited. You should do something about it.
Yeah, what can we do? We're just a handful of unorganized drones. We don't know nothing about nothing except just how to take it on a chin.
I think you're just a bunch of complainers.
You don't know what it's like, man. Every day we come down here, we try and make an honest living. We find out that you gotta be a crooked bee to win down here. He knocks the pollen out of you, man. He makes you weak.
Since you're not using your tools, think I could borrow them?
Well, we sold them to feed our families.
Then how are you ever gonna work?
I told you things were messed up down here, Manny. I told you.
If the cops own the union, and gambling's in bed with the cops...
Yeah, and then who really runs the gambling, right? Well, no offense, but Maximino is really the big boy in town, obviously. But word is, he gets his orders from some hardcore gangsters in El Mero. Yeah, that fancy cat track is really just a big laundromat, if you get my drift.
Hey, can I borrow one of your union cards?
What, are you kidding? You know how much I had to pay Chow Chilla Charlie to get mine?
Charlie? Oh, you can make me a union card, of course. Yeah, and I need that.
You guys know a seaman, Naranja?
Nah, CBs and sailors don't mix.
But you're in the same union.
Well, maybe so, but some traditions are sacred there, Manny.
You bees gotta be strong.
Things just aren't the way they should be down here, Manny. It's like the worker bees. They do all the work, but we can't affect it's like the way that things are produced. Should
Means
be
of production.
controlled by, we should, forget it. I'm just a dumb hungry out of work bee.
I'll radicalize these bees yet. It's our time. Finally, Manny's gonna stop being a liberal. It's gonna radicalize the hell out of these guys. We're gonna start. We're gonna do a general protest, dude. We're gonna do a general strike. Oh, where we going? Oh my god, how fucking big is this place? Holy shit! I've already just been running around and like, there's so many areas everywhere. Oh my fucking. Oh Jesus. Oh no, this is the cafe. We're back, okay. I can go talk to Chinchilla Charlie? What was his name again? Chowder Charlie? The Chowder Man? Also, people said that the woman was here, but she wasn't. Oh, she was at the port, I guess. She was at the port. Her. Something was sussy about her. She wouldn't have attacked us like that.
Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets.
Manny?
Can you make reasonable union cards?
Manny, are you going to start moonlighting, or are you just looking to hang out with the sailors?
Both.
Can you do it or not?
I have a deal for you. If you can retrieve my money from Maximino, I can make you president of that crooked union.
I don't need to be president. And why does Max have your money?
I put a whole suitcase of it up for collateral on a rather large wager last month. The race was fixed, Manny. They stole my money like common thieves. Here, take this VIP pass and use it to get into the High Rollers Lounge. They won't let me in there anymore. There should be a safe somewhere in the wine cellar, and my suitcase should be in it.
And you can get me a card tonight.
If you make it back, Manny, the card will be on the table.
Beautiful. That's all I need.
Le deux, noir, Perrimanque. N'importe où.
Better talk to the copy
Mesdames
in
et
here.
messieurs, faites vos
Now they
jeux,
got a bit more flavor.
Ladies and
You
gentlemen,
know,
mesdames et messieurs,
some
Never
people
mind.
say you should always walk away from the table when you're on a winning streak.
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
Yeah,
Les jeux
because
sont
it's
faits.
probably very rigged. We foreshadowed it a little bit. Just trying to get like a layout. If you think about how the layout used to be in the compared to how it is now, I guess it makes sense.
Hey, you lazy bees! Get off your abdomens and get to work.
We can't hear you, Manny. I gotta get out of here. Okay, so back to the left. Don't want to go down there yet, because there's also this whole thing here. I guess it looks like a ship again? I don't know what this building is. Yeah, it's a weird one. Oh, what? Police station?
Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard receiving area. I think I can remember that. Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard receiving area. Reward offered for cargo stolen from shipyard. Not picking that up. Only Police Chief Bogan knows how to get in there. Not picking that up. Only police. What a horrible jail cell. Then again, you sure taught. What a horrible jail cell. Then again.
Okay, so that's just a jail cell, which we'll probably have to escape from at some point, or help someone escape. Doesn't seem like there's anything going on there now.
Late night at the morgue, isn't it, Membrio?
Unless I find like Bogan later, right? You mentioned Bogan.
You know I can't sleep with John Does on the slab, Manny. If I don't ID these rose gardens tonight, I won't be ready for the two that come in tomorrow. And before you know it, I'm up to my ass in azaleas.
What a sad story. These stews sprouted and no one came down to claim them?
Death makes sad stories of us all.
How's business?
Booming, unfortunately. More crime every day. And more sproutings like these. Something's happening back in El Morro, I think. And its dark hand is finally reaching us here in Rubacava.
What exactly are you looking for?
Well, Rubacava doesn't seem like the most honest place either, but I get him just building out an El Morro.
Me does not wish to find. For when I uncover that sad doubloon that tells me who this poor soul is, my reward is not riches, but the chance to make a phone call and break somebody's heart. Of course, with this equipment, the search could go on for some time.
Could I help you out with some different tools then?
Can I help?
Sure. Grab hold of this leaf right here. Manny?
I can't do it.
I know. I was just testing.
How do you do this job?
Without becoming jaded, you mean? My secret to happiness, Manuel, is that I have the heart of a 12-year-old
Literally?
boy. I keep it over here in a jar.
Yeah.
Would you like to see it?
No.
Sorry. Old coroner joke.
Do you ever worry that your job is getting to you, Membrillo?
Well, forensic botany is a trying job, Manny. But have you ever spent much time here with a florist? In life, they became florists because they love flowers. But here, a flower is a symbol of pain, of death within death. Their conflicted feelings build and build, and eventually, they become quite mad.
Thanks for the tip. I guess I'll send balloon bouquets from now on.
Good idea.
Membrillo, why do you stay in town? Why don't you head off toward the Ninth Underworld?
Manny, you can only search for something for so many years before you stop believing in it altogether.
You don't believe in the Ninth Underworld?
Why do you think we're all here in Rubacava?
Because you're waiting to earn off your time, or you can't afford passage, or...
Manny, we've given up. All of us. When you've been here long enough, you will too.
Well, don't let me bother you.
Always nice to have visitors.
What a nice bit of sunshine we got in this guy here.
Digging through
Jolly
flower
fella.
beds is Membrillo's job, not mine. Any leads?
I know it's a poor coroner who blames his tools, Manny. But how am I supposed to turn up anything with the equipment they give me?
Hey, I had a government job for years, man. I know how you feel.
I don't even know what tools he would want. I guess he's just going around like a gardening... Oh, I guess not gardening tools. That's what he wants. So, I don't know. A rake? He's like, oh, mama. What a big, nice tool you got there. This rake. It's huge. Blip. Where can I inspect the fucking blimp? I don't want to walk all the way to the blimp. Manny, please, can you run?
Hey, the new blimp is already in full operation. Let's just hope they fill it with something non-flammable this time. It only goes to the land of the living,
Is that
and there's
so?
nothing for me there. Not picking that up.
Not picking that up. You don't say. Yeah, I love when this game makes you repeat a bunch of dialogue like that, and it just starts overlapping, and it just becomes a mess. Especially when I kind of just want to like exhaust dialogue on like a thing, see like if I can interact with it at all, and it just goes, no, I'm just gonna say the same thing for all these different options.
Well, Manny Calavera, you
that
never
a
come up
torture
here to
bottle?
see me anymore.
Well, I thought you could use the company with everybody gone for the
Lol.
Day of the Dead.
In that case, Manny, why don't you stick around until 6? That's when I get off.
I can help you get off.
Banana bread.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Welcome.
Hey,
Hope you're enjoying the Grim
official
Fandango.
Documents don't touch. Hey, official documents don't.
Can I
A
look?
lot of paperwork.
Lot of passengers. Everybody's back home but you and me.
Oh, alright, it's just like a blimp security? Yeah, you're the detective there. Metal detector. Very close to Manny.
Busy night?
Hardly. Everybody's gone home for the holiday already. This place is dead, and I'm bored, Manny. Bored.
Well, could you perhaps give me the torch you got there, or whatever that is? I think that's like a Beyblade launcher. She's ready to duel me. That's why she's so bored. She wants to duel somebody. I just need to get a few Beyblades and a bowl, and we're good to go. Or if it's real hardcore, we'll do it in the bathtub. We'll let her rip in there.
What's the shuttle waiting for?
They're just cleaning it, but they're very thorough. We run a tight ship here, you know.
Apparently, a lot of kids ruined the bathtubs by letting it rip in there. Apparently, that's what I hear.
Can I try out your metal detector?
What's your sudden interest in metal detectors, Manny?
I think it would look cool on my utility belt.
Well, I'll show it to you when I'm on break. How's that?
When's your break?
Dawn.
Oh, that's too late. I'm shipping out tonight.
Yeah, right. I've fallen for that line too many times.
I think it's time for your break. We could slip in the back for a little drink. You can tell me all about your job, the danger, the metal detectors.
That back room's all business, Manny. And so am I.
What kind of business goes on back there, Carla?
Strip searches. And you don't qualify.
Why don't I qualify for a strip search?
Manny, I agree it would help pass the time, but we have procedures and rules here. And you never
Please,
know.
I just want to qualify for the strip search, please.
You can only strip search people when a regular search turns up nothing.
Carla, help me out of here.
It's worth a try.
Ooh, I love this part.
Oh, I do have a side for me.
Sir, if you will, please place all of your belongings on the security desk.
As opposed to the regular kind of desk. Oh, pay no heed to my counterfeit stub creator here. Nothing suspicious.
You're clean. Rats, Manny, I almost got to strip search you.
What do you mean I'm clean? What you mean I'm clean? Have you looked through my suit? My suit? I'm sketchy as hell. I'm so sketchy. Look, it keeps getting sketchier. She was just hoping to find Beyblades in my pockets. And then we're gonna picture the kid crying because he fucked up this bath and his parents sold his Beyblades on eBay. Fuck, I haven't actually seen a picture, I don't think. That sounds like the picture of the kid with the piss drawer. You know the kid with the piss drawer? The one that has like the caption, "She found the piss drawer."
Why don't you come by the club anymore?
Well, to tell you the truth, Manny, it's your little coat check girl. All that bubbly energy, I just want to strangle her.
I've tried that. It doesn't
That was
stop.
also legendary,
So,
yeah.
Time for your break yet?
I told you not till dawn. Kind of romantic, though, don't you think?
What if I just go in there already? Oh, I can.
They're locked.
They're lockers!
These lockers have a note on them. Employees. I don't care who's doing it, but please stop using the contained detonation chamber to crack open walnuts. Thank you.
What?
Not picking that up.
Hang on, there's a window. Something. What's going on here? Why did I get this point of view? What? But why? Oh, there we go. We got a picture. We got a picture here. Oh, he's got a bag of fucking Beyblades as if it's fucking evidence. The fucking evidence bag. Fuck me. Caught ripping. Oh, red-handed ripping, dude. How do I get the fuck out of the screen, dude? I'm stuck. I'm stuck, dude. Help! How do I leave? Oh my god, I found a way to leave. I had to use my arrow keys, dude. I forgot that you actually control this game with arrow keys as well. You can't leave this with mouse. You can't. So if you've been playing this game with a mouse and thought that's the only way to move, you're fucked here, man. You can't leave. Oh my god. Yeah, you just... How many more places, like, have I missed? Surely none, right? Oh my god, that's how you run as well everywhere. Oh my god, this is so much nicer. Holy shit. Alright, so I need to find some sketchy shit done so I can run through that thing. Something will happen. I don't know what I'm... Oh, right. I see.
Oh, you're clean.
Right. She's hoping that that she'll still find something magnetic on me even after I put all my inventory on the counter, right? Is this the cat race? I think this might be the cat race.
Hey.
Meow.
Looks like a great night for cat races.
Sure is. I have gone all the time though. Didn't get too much time to Grim Fandango tonight, but we got to get to chapter 2, and we got to sample a little bit of Rubicava. I think a nicer setup for next stream, which is not going to be mostly WoW and Vampire Survivors. But I like these streams with like varied games though. I think that's actually kind of nice. I think that's kind of fun. I remember doing that a long time ago. It's like very up the games. That was quite cool. But never got through games, so it was fun doing that a little bit again. So there we go. We're saved, right? I don't know the save. No, it was saved. Yep. And I'm ready for whatever Rubicava is gonna bring us in next episode. So we gotta get the Union card, and we gotta get some tools. A bunch of tools. It seems like there's a bunch of tool-based puzzles right now. It's perfect. Because I'm such a massive tool. I can just hand me over to both the bees and the Corona, and we'll be good to go. My hair really needs a trim, doesn't it? It's so long. Good thing I get my haircut tomorrow. Chat on Charlie? He's betting? I thought it was banned from here. Anyway, thanks for joining everyone. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the stream very much. And thank you again for the follow. I really appreciate it. We'll hope we'll be streaming again on Thursday. We'll see. I might not be able to make it done, but we'll see. Could also be happening on Friday, if it doesn't happen Thursday. Yeah. Thank you all very much. If I'm not streaming on Thursday, I'll see you next Tuesday. Just take it easy. Bye. Good night. Tell all your friends. There better be 20 friends of yours in the next stream. Bye.